This video is a review of week number 4, so insights 22 to 28, quickly summarizing what I talked about. In number 22, I talked about why you should stop caring what other people think. And the main points were that when you do what you love or what you want to do, you will be happier, firstly, and secondly, as a result, everybody around you will be happier simply because you're happy, and it's always nice to be around a happy person. Number 23 was being grateful and the power of how you can simply raise your happiness by being thankful and appreciating the things you have and receive. And there's two ways: by appreciating it just internally, just acknowledging it, and externally by telling people you're grateful for what they do or that they're there for you. In number 4, I talked about the journeys, the 4 stages of consciousness and basically personal growth. That the first stage where most people are in is that life happens to them. They're basically a victim or a result of their circumstances, and that's how they look at it. Stage 2 is when you start choosing the life you want. That's kind of where most personal development focuses on, kind of empowering and take control of life. Stage 3 is really when you discover inside what matters to you, who you are, and you kind of start living from you, so things come from you, from the inside of you, and that's very empowering, and suddenly you feel in control of life. And the ultimate stage is really 4, where life happens through you, where you kind of find your calling and you realize that what you want to do, you also need to help other people to achieve it and help them in life. And basically this video series is all about kind of getting there. Number 25, I talked about struggles and why they are really your greatest opportunities in life, because the stronger a struggle, the more opportunities to kind of turn things around, to learn from them, to kind of grow on them. And really, wherever I look, and my own journey as well, is like the biggest struggles, the biggest adversity creates the biggest opportunity for you really to turn things around and kind of embark on a better path or journey. And number 26, I talked about outsmarting your brain, how, wherever we look, basically because of our evolution, we always see the challenges. When we tell people we do something new, they will always tell us all the reasons why it doesn't work. No one ever tells us about why things could work or what the upside is or that it's a huge opportunity. And it's basically how our brain is kind of wired. And once you start realizing and appreciating and noticing it, then that's the starting point to kind of actually balance it out and really start seeing opportunities or not always worry. Number 27, I talked about your ego and why it's your biggest enemy to happiness. We do so many things because we think we have to do them in a sense of because of our status, because other people envy us for us doing them, because we can show off, because this is all ego. You should really ask yourself, and it's really in your way to your own happiness. You're kind of sabotaging yourself. So you should really ask yourself, why do I want these things? Do I really want those things? And when you kind of start questioning, then you suddenly realize that things are different than you think than they were. And finally, number 28, I talked about stop having negative thoughts. It's really, all these negative emotions like anger or sadness or envy, they're really, you should really look at them as trigger points. Take note, reflect on why you're angry, towards a person, why you're sad about something, and then use that as a trigger point to make changes, to kind of go different. But don't be stuck in this emotion, because really there's no there's no upside of it. It just will pull you down, and nothing will change of it. So it's really not worth spending any time. It should always be just a trigger to move on and change something. So that was the summary for the week, and I'll continue with more videos. Take care. Bye-bye.